Have you ever been in that situation where someone gave you that one compliment and after that compliment hit your soul, you thought about that compliment for days, maybe weeks, and sometimes even years? And in today's video, I will share with you how you can make these compliments so other people can like you in literally click of your fingers. And if you don't know me, my name is Martin and I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 3 years straight, and I have helped my clients to achieve social mastery in just 3 months. Just a little side point, I have never shared these compliments on this channel before, so you will be the first one to get this special knowledge. First, I would like to start by compliment disarm. This is one of my favorite compliments because it is incredibly powerful. Have you ever been in that situation when you have been talking with someone and this someone started bombarding you with their insults? Why did you do it this way? It shouldn't have been done this way, blah 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 blah. And they will start to get incredibly aggressive at you, or maybe passive aggressive, just for absolutely no reason. But you, instead of aggressively attacking them back, you will say, that is a good question. I did it because X, Y, and Z. That shows the level of compassion. That shows that incredible level of understanding you have towards their concern. If I start my sentence with a compliment of their thinking, that makes them remember me. And that makes them respect me even more. So they can respect you as well. So if they will start to attack you with, why did you do it this way, blah, 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 just remember, this is a very important mindset that you need to keep in mind, they don't know the full picture. If they knew the full picture, if they knew the big picture thinking that went inside your mind, they will probably understand you. But because they are attacking in this aggressive, very passive-aggressive way, they don't know what is going inside your brain. So that's why we need to first understand them, and you will repeat after me. I understand why you feel that way. Or, that is an excellent question. You will say this in this very calming sense of voice, so they can now calm down themselves. And that validates their feelings. That doesn't disarm them and say that you are completely wrong about this. We will just say, that is an excellent question. Or, I can completely understand why you feel that way. If you start with this, that diffuses the conflict that is about to happen and it immediately puts you into that respected position. And mark my words here, if you say this, nobody will be ever able to get into an argument with you because you will just understand instead of try to prove your point. And then we follow up with the word because. The word because is incredibly powerful because there was a research study done where a woman was on a line for a printing machine. And in one time, she didn't use the word because, but on the other time, she used the word because, but she said something absolutely dumb, something completely ridiculous, just to get to the first part of the line. In the first part, where she was not using the word because, she got only 50% success rate. Not a lot. But when she used the second option, where she used the word because, she got a whopping 97% success rate because she just used the word because. It was an absolutely stupid sentence. For example, excuse me, may I go in front of you because I have some pages that I need to print out. Everybody in that line got pages to print out. But because she said the word because, that made the person listen and understand and let her go before them. And that is the powerful thing behind this. You will understand their feelings and you will use the word because and you will calmly explain why was your thinking process that way. Now that you understand the compliment, how to disarm any argument and how to diffuse an aggressive situation, we now need to go into a compliment that will make the other person love you literally in the click of your fingers. And this is the paired compliment. The paired compliment thesis goes like this. You will say something about them that you really, really like, but you also combine it with another trait that you also like about them. So let me tell you an example of how this will look like. Damn, Josh, you are actually really funny and really smart at the same time. That is pretty rare to find. See, That was a compliment on how smart he is, but he's also the funny guy on the other hand. And that makes someone incredibly charismatic when they will say this. For example, I know one guy in my church, and this guy is an incredibly good listener, but he also gives incredibly good advice. So what I can say to him is that, listen, you give such an incredible advice, but you are such a good listener also on the other hand, and that is super rare to find. That person would remember that compliment, I can guarantee you, for weeks to come, for years to come. Just because I combined two of his amazing traits together. So if you will see honestly, every single compliment needs to be said with honesty. Remember that. If you have this very dishonest energy that you want to please other people, this will not work. But if you honestly believe this person is the most funniest guy in the entire world, or this guy is the most smartest person in every single room that he will ever enter, just say it. Say to them, you are the combination of these two things, and that makes you special. If you say it like that, that person is gonna remember you for years to come. Now it's time for another compliment. This is one of my favorite ones, and it is the compliment redirect. The compliment redirect works on the thesis of you getting a compliment from someone. But usually, when we get a compliment from someone, we say, no, that's nothing. No, you don't have to say these things. I'm nothing. I'm actually not that good in the gym. I'm pretty weak. Stop that. We need to actually accept their amazing love and kindness to us. Because when we don't accept their kindness, then they might feel offended. They might feel like, oh, I give this guy a compliment, and now he's saying, no, I'm weak. Oh, I'm not that good at writing. And that is destroying your charisma. This destroying your confidence. So please get rid of this stupid humbleness. It does not serve anything. Doesn't. So just say these words that I'm about to say to you. If it was not because of such a good friend as you, I would not be here in this position. Imagine you gave a compliment, but you gave one back. That is true humbleness. That is not humbleness when you will just go and say, no, I'm weak. No, I am just bad at writing. No, you are thinking way too much of me. That is not helping you. But what is helping you is when you will redirect the compliment back to them. Let me give you a gym example so you can understand this better. Let's say one guy will one day come up to me in the gym and he will say to me, Martin, your pump looks amazing today. Your biceps are looking like huge bowling balls. And now, what I will say as a compliment and redirect to that person, I will say to him, listen bro, if it was not because of your amazing encouragement in this gym, I don't think they would be looking like bowling balls. That will stick, because that is an amazing compliment that you also accept their kindness, but on the other hand, you give them kindness back. So see, in that sentence, I said his encouragement is amazing, that I love that about him. But also I accepted his compliment, and at the end of the sentence I said, yes, they look like bowling balls thanks to you and your encouragement. That is accepting their kindness, but also giving kindness to them back. And by the way, just a little side point, if you want to become the most charismatic version of yourself and learn social mastery in just 4 months, then click the first link in the description. This is my private community, and my private coaching sessions will be all hosted here. Right now it's just $47 per month, and once we hit 10 members, the price will get raised to $57 per month. So if you want to become the most charismatic version of yourself in just a fraction of the price of just $47 per month, click the first link in the description and you will get access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert. And lastly, you get access to my social mastery courses, where you will learn how to make a brilliant first impression, how to master conversations, master listening, art of speaking, body language, confidence, everything that you can ever think about when it comes to confidence and charisma. So if you are interested in that, click the first link in the description. I will see you right there. And if you want to know how to be the most respectable person in every single room that you will ever enter, then you should click this video right here. Live a happy life.